What's up, beautiful people? Brian the Bootmaker here, and today we're gonna talk about my truck. I know you guys were interested in how my truck is, the update on my truck and how it's turning out. It's turning out amazing and slowly getting progress. During these past few months, I've been shooting my truck vlogs and just accumulating different clips of different situations throughout the process. So this is gonna be maybe a 2-month update. Hopefully you guys enjoy it, and let's get to it. Come on. As you guys can see, my truck, took it apart. I just have the cab here, the bed somewhere else, and I'm gonna do my vlog inside the cab so I can get better footage and better sound. So let's get to it. All right. Hopefully it feels like you guys are in my truck. This is like one of the stepping stones I did. I just took everything off, you know, make it look a little more cleaner. I'm gonna sandblast the whole cab. But first off, the beginning of a couple of months ago, I actually went to go pick up an engine with my brother. I decided to go with LS swap. It's actually an LM7. I believe it's from a 2003 Silverado. Many people wanted me to go carburetor, but I just wanted to take it to a different level, and it'll be more convenient in the long run for me if I have fuel injection. Also, it was pretty fun that day because I went with my brother to go pick up the engine, and this is usually my brother always likes to build carburetor engines, and this time it's gonna be a fun experience with me and him because we're going to do fuel injection. So that's another reason why I decided to go LS, because it's just another stepping stone into a different world when it comes to engines, if that makes sense. Yeah, so I went with my brother to go pick up the engine. We met up a guy, I believe we got it through OfferUp, and it was a great deal. It was quite a drive, you know. It took us maybe about an hour and a half to get to the destination. I drove my little 1981 Toyota pickup. It was a fun truck to drive. It's actually a manual, so that was the first truck I ever learned to drive manual. Sadly, I sold the truck because I just didn't have enough space. I'll miss that truck a lot because I went through a lot with that truck, but it went to a good owner that's going to take care of it. Yeah, so I drove my pickup truck all the way down to, I believe, somewhere in the Riverside area with my brother, and we picked up the engine, and that's just the start of the whole journey, because that's like the foundation of how we're going to build my truck. And yeah, you get to meet really cool people during the process. Like I met that guy who likes to build trucks as well, and he's actually building a 57 Chevy pickup with him and his dad, but they decided to go a different route, so that's why they didn't proceed with the LS, because his dad was old school. He wanted to go carburetor. Took a little pit stop right here. Got my little pickup with the engine. So after that, time passed by, and me and my brother went to CPP, which is one of the stores that likes to sell certain parts, especially for these type of aero trucks. What's up, beautiful people? So today I'm back here at CPP, and I'm ready to pick up my parts. I got the front suspension kit, and I got all the other goodies. So join me to go pick up my new products for my truck. I'm very excited. I've been waiting for this moment for a long time, and well, that's probably my brother fooling around, but all right, let's go. So my brother and I went to Classic Performance Parts. and that's a known shop that sells many parts for this certain era of truck and cars as well. And usually many people prefer to go to the junkyard and buy parts and refurbish them, but to be honest, I wouldn't have the time to do that. And also I'm fortunate that I had the money saved up to buy all those parts. And this is like Disneyland for my brother, because he always loved going to those shops and just dreamed about, oh, we should get this and this to build this truck, but now we have the opportunity. So it's going to be a great build because my brother helped me out to figure out what I wanted. He showed me like the different types of systems they have there when it comes to like the suspension, if I want to go leaf springs or coilovers, and the rear suspension as well. I'm learning a lot. Like, to be honest guys, like I'm not really mechanically inclined, but I'm learning here and it's a process. My brother knows a lot and I'm just trying to soak up all I can, because you know it's good to know as well, so you can start being independent, you know, and one day I can build my own trucks.
It's anodized, so regardless, it gets scratched up.
Oh, it will get scratched up?
I will ask him right now.
Will the black turn silver eventually?
Like, is it scratched up?
It's a powder coat.
Oh, it's just powder coated?
It will get scratched.
So
it'll be like a sunfade.
Something that's gonna go with the wood.
Yeah, let's go black. Keep it subtle.
How excited are you?
If excitement is 100%, I'll probably be like 120 right now. My heart's beating out of my chest. Very excited.
Gotcha.
It is what it is. But for now, this is a fun ride. You know, I'm trying to really enjoy the journey, and sometimes it's frustrating. But just like when I started making boots, to be honest, the most enjoyable part and memories are the days when I was working hard in the shop and didn't know if I'll have work the next day. Those are moments that I kind of cherish because it made me feel real, if that makes sense, you know. So yeah, we went to Classic Performance Parts, picked up all these cool parts. I got to ride the back of my truck while my brother was driving, just for fun. And yeah, it was exciting. That's the curry. Now it's all about the labor work. The man right there. No, that guy.
Me?
Yeah, the labor guy right there.
Nah, I'm just like shipping and handling right now. I'm just a loader.
Mano de obra. Right?
And then these are the calipers.
Calipers for the rear, front?
Rear.
Rear? Okay.
Yeah, the front he's gonna bring.
Okay. Appreciate it, bro. That's a lot of stuff.
Okay, go. So my brother's in the military, so he can't always be here to help me. So I started YouTubing videos as well on how to disassemble my truck. So the first task was to disassemble the front end. It was a little tough because I never disassembled a truck before, so imagine trying to figure that out. And it's pretty cool because these trucks are old school. It took a while. Like, I'm not that mechanically inclined to the point where I didn't know how to remove a bolt if it's so like rusted out and oxidized, but I figured out a way on YouTube. It showed me how to, if you torch a bolt hot enough. The first thing I did was W40 didn't work, so I decided to torch the bolt, and it came off easy, and it was a good experience. So I got to learn more things about my truck and what it actually needs, because there's a lot of rust on it. So hopefully I can figure out how to fix all this rust, because it's gonna be a pain, and you know, but we'll get it done.
Hold on, don't push it back yet. Thank you, people. We forgot to take the speedometer, but we could take that out when it comes out. What are you trying to say?
A little nut.
Let me see. One. Very good.
I gotta get a little wrench.
One in my truck, smaller cap, and the coil is external. The coil on mine is built in the cap.
It's just too old school. Well, people still use it.
No, people don't use it no more.
Why? Cause the front end's gone, or because there's so much space.
Yeah, with the front end gone.
Most front ends don't bolt off like this.
Huh? Yeah, they do.
Even like that C10 you have.
Yeah.
I got a stick. I had a red one.
Taking oil?
No.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Trying to get something. Which one? No.
This white one.
It's filling up with oil. Huh? This guy's filling up with oil.
Can you give me another bag? Where are we going?
Clean it all up. That's what we'll start measuring. We gotta start cleaning, degrease it, and start measuring where the cross numbers can go. And if they buy the cab, then we can take the cab off and put it on that stand.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is another truck vlog, my 57 Chevy pickup. Hopefully I can finish it maybe this year, but I'll try my best, guys. And thank you for watching. I hope I earned your like. Don't forget to comment down below. I always read all the comments, and much love.